It's dry, folks. It's dry. We haven't had any rain in over 3 weeks at this point. I've got in the back there, I've got a couple of water barrels that I just purchased. But the water barrels are I'm going to develop, actually I'm going to put together a pig waterer with one of them, and later I'm going to do something with the chickens with the other one. We have had these pigs, they came from Georgia, from Not For Nothing Homestead. We are in northeastern Oklahoma. They drove them all the way down here, folks. Who does that? They drove us pigs from Georgia, okay? So anyway, these pigs are in this pen right over here. And since we have had these pigs, they were quite a bit littler whenever we got them. Since we have had these pigs, I have actually been watering them in like these Rubbermaid or whatever, these rubber water dishes or feed dishes right there. But you know how long that lasts? About like a fart in a whirlwind, I'm telling you. They get in it and immediately they just, so yeah, they like to wallow around in it. But anyway, I'm going to put their waterer right here in this corner. The ground right here is the most solid ground we have right here. Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Oh. So, yeah, obnoxious. So I'm going to put their waterer right here in this corner on that solid ground. I'm going to put a couple of concrete blocks there. I'm going to set it up. That way if they leak any water, it runs downhill and gets away from their waterer. So anyway, let me get started. So, all right, so I bought these barrels for $14 a piece, I believe, at the feed store. All right, these are food grade barrels, so there's nothing in them, and I have actually already washed this one out. But I want to show you the first challenge I came up with. All right, whenever I got it, this one was actually not in there. It was out and laying there. Okay, so that was fine. And I want to tell you, these are different size from side to side. So that plug doesn't fit there. It only fits there. So anyway, this one had never been taken out, and I wanted to be able to take it out if I wanted to. So I thought the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. Well, what I did was I took a screwdriver and a mallet, and I actually put it right here and I beat against it trying to knock it around. Well, all that was doing was cutting into that, and it wasn't moving anything. So then I thought, all right, what do I do now? So I thought, wait a minute. Man, if I could get something right in there and turn that. So I looked around. The first thing I thought of or saw was this piece of wood. And I thought, well, I'll put that piece of wood in there and then use a wrench. Well, that didn't work either because it just slipped. The wood gave away right there. So then I thought, well, what else have I got? So I found this. This is a shim for my dozer tracks. This is there's an adjustment, and this is a shim that goes in there. I grabbed that, put it right there, so I was able to turn that out once I loosened it with a wrench. Like I said, folks, these are different size and different thread even. See that? Different thread, different thread. Okay. All right, so I got that out. I got this one out. All right, so now I'm good. I'm going to set those back in there to keep, and the reason I did that is because I wanted to keep dirt out of this thing, because I'm going to show you one more thing. These pig nipples that we use have screens on them, all right? And I didn't want anything getting down in there that's going to get this screen plugged up. So anyway, I got that all taken care of. Now I'm going to drill some holes in this thing. So I want to show you something. These are designed to be screwed right into the barrel. And I mean, that's what they're made for. That is tapered from there to there. So that's a tapered thread. So you can start it down here with a small taper and then it gets bigger as you go. So that helps to seal it up in this plastic barrel. Whenever I get done, it's going to be in this position right here. So it's going to come out of the barrel. It's not going to be right there on the barrel, but it's going to come out and it's going to sit there and it's going to look like that right there. And the pigs are going to push that and it's going to give them water and they're going to be able to water off of it. So anyway, the tool that I'm going to use is a step bit. So I've got that on my Milwaukee drill here. I'm going to use a step bit and I'm going to drill holes. I've already marked where I want my holes and stuff like that. So I'm going to drill a couple of holes in there and I'm going to thread these in. And I have marked a spot right there. You can see it right there. So that's 4 inches up from the bottom. Now I'm going to set this on those concrete blocks right there, which are going to be in there. That should put it about the right height. I could go up a little higher. I could go up to, you know, roughly 5 inches, but I'm going to do 4 for right now. If I have to do something different later, I'll do something different later. I'm trying to keep that stuff from falling down in there as much as possible. All right. Man, I think I'm right there. I am right there. Yep, that has started. Now I can use my handy dandy metric and American size wrench here. You know, I looked at that when I was buying that bit and I thought, that'd be big enough. And it will. We'll make it work. So it's got to remember to drill it just the size of it, and that will be perfect. All right, guys, what it's doing right now is it's cutting its own threads. And like I said, that's going to be in an up position whenever I get done. Good and tight, real good and tight. I think that's going to work fantastic. I've seen some people put thread tape and goop and all kinds of stuff on. It's not required. Like I said, that's tapered. We are down to the end there. All right, that one is set. So there's the first one. Let's drill another one. All right, I have got both the nipples in there now. All right, like I said, this is the most level spot in this entire setup here. I mean, the absolute most level spot. Okay. Nope. You guys. Quit. I think I've got a really short hose that I might be able to reach it all the way out here with to add on to that one. Let me see if I can find it. Make it just a few more feet. So I snagged this one out of our camper. Let's put this in there. There you go. There you go. Found that water. All right, that dude is full. Now, one of the things I want to show you I'm excited about is the fact that, you know, you got these lids you can put on there. Okay, what that does is I don't put it on very tight so it can still get a little bit of air around it. Keeps the mosquitoes out of it. So the way we had it before, the mosquitoes would just really get after it. I mean, this was a mosquito infested area. Now I'm hoping we can keep it a lot drier in here. All right, folks, there you have it. There's their watering system. They have learned it quickly, rapido, and it's working out well. They're getting plenty of good, clean, fresh water now like they weren't before. This is what we keep their feed in right here, so it's handy to their position. These metal trash cans from Atwoods are great for that. So, yeah, you can pick those up. But anyway, yeah. If you like this video about the pig water we made here on Gillum Farms for the Georgia pigs, then like, comment, and subscribe. We'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless.